Hola, 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 buenos dias, good morning, beautiful planner babes. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl here, Daniela, La Planning Diva, reporting live from the campsite. Happy Labor Day weekend. My good friend Ethan and I decided to go to Sequoia National Park for Labor Day weekend. We arrived late last night. I think we got in around 11, almost 11 p.m. We were super lucky. We found this campsite that is one of my favorite backcountry wilderness campsites that you just drive off the road and camp. It's allowed in the wilderness since we're technically not in the national park, but we're right next to the national park. We got lucky. We found our special spot. It was empty, thank the Lord. We left San Diego around 1 p.m. I want to say, and then we arrived at the spot around 11 p.m. We drove all day, all night, but we finally made it. We set up our camp and I got up an hour ago, just made some coffee, and Ethan is slowly starting to get up. He didn't sleep too well because it actually started raining during the night. Not a lot, but it did start raining, and so we heard that all on the tents. It was pretty loud. I did wake up a few times because of the rain, but overall I slept fine. But I am so used to camping that it's just kind of like second nature to me. But we're here in Sequoia National Park or National Forest. We're actually in the Genie Lakes Wilderness, and it's been, I think, 2.5 years since I have been to Sequoia National Park. The last time I went with Steven, my good friend Carla, and her boyfriend Johnny at the time. We had an amazing time, and now I'm here with Ethan. It's his first time in Sequoia National Park, so that's super exciting. Sequoia definitely has a very special place in my heart. It's one of the national parks I've been to the most, and it definitely was my first forest national park. So we're just gonna hang out at the camp. We're gonna have an easy start to the day. We're gonna cook breakfast, and then we're gonna hit the trails. So if you're interested in hanging out with us in Sequoia National Park today, then stick around.
Wait, hold up. Let me get this set up first.
Pour over.
Yeah, baby.
In the back of my car. Oh, you put the coffee in there?
Yes. Oh. Maybe I'm also a bear because I It didn't work like this yesterday.
You have to kind of depress the, you have to like kind of push the little things.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah, you have to push each one.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
How do you feel, Ethan?
I feel amazing. It's so beautiful here.
Isn't it?
I was so excited to see, because like nighttime it was crazy and it was very vibey, but no idea what anything around us was like. Even like knowing that this was a big drop off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then seeing it as soon as we woke up, just incredible. Just.
And of course, some Abuelita milk chocolate drink mix. I like pouring this into my instant coffee just for a little chocolatey twist. This is the camp life. I am a happy camper right now, just kicking it in my camp chair, my reclining Tommy Bahama beach chair. I like to use beach chairs instead of like the regular camping chairs because they recline and I feel like I can really relax in them. It rained last night and we had the chairs out, and so I had to put this picnic blanket on top of the chair because it was kind of wet. We're just hanging out here at camp. I'm gonna make breakfast in a little bit with our 2-burner stove, but right now I'm just relaxing, taking it easy, enjoying the quiet, the calm, the beautiful trees, enjoying this pour over that Ethan made. And it's just amazing here in Sequoia National Park. Super happy that we decided to drive straight through the night and arrive super late, but arrive on Friday night because we've already seen 3 trucks pass by and they all like were eyeing our spot like, oh, you got the spot, because this is definitely a popular spot. It's just a little bit more remote, and I definitely saw a truck that just stopped and stared at us, just like super disappointed that the spot was taken. It was very clear that he had wanted the spot, and so he came here exactly to to set up camp in this spot, but we were already here. So the early bird gets the worm. So super, super pleased with our decision to come late at night, even though it was a bit of a struggle to arrive super late at night. Happy that we pushed through and arrived, because we had been talking about potentially staying Friday night in Bakersfield or in Visalia or just somewhere off the mountain, and then just waking up really early and coming here in the morning. But I'm really glad that we just decided to push through because we got the best spot. Check it out. This car's gonna want our spot. Ooh, yeah, look, he's prowling for a spot, but we got the spot. He's gonna keep on going, trying to find more spots out there, but there aren't that many on these roads. There's just a few, and honestly, they're not as clear and nicely laid out as this spot. This spot has a fire pit. It has a really flat area to camp. It has a great view. It really is a beautiful spot. I'm so glad that we got this spot. Thank the Lord Jesus. I got up around like 7:20, and then Ethan was still sleeping because he didn't sleep very well. So I've just been reading James Clavell's Gaijin. This is the new book on my currently reading list. I just started it last week, and it's a massive book. I'm already on page 112. I read most of this at the campsite last weekend when we went camping with Steven and Steven's dad and friend Dan. I had to stay at the campsite because I had the pugs, and so I basically just stayed there and read all day, which is beautiful. This is the third book in James Clavell's Asian saga. It's historical fiction set in Japan or Hong Kong throughout like the 1800s and as early as the 1600s. These are basically just like adventure stories. They're just really fast-paced, high octane, high drama, high romance. Just really fun. Definitely like a beach read. The writing isn't like amazing. This is not a literary masterpiece, but it's just really, really fun. And I love James Clavell's books because they're page turners, and they have really like complex worlds. He really does his research when it comes to, you know, 1800s Japan, 1600s Japan, and it's pretty cool. I'm trying to finish all of the books in the Asian saga, and I've read Shogun, Taipan, I read 2 years ago, I think, and then right now I'm reading Gaijin, and then there's 3 left after this. So yeah, we're gonna be just reading this and enjoying the camp life. Camp breakfast. Tauruses go camping. Breakfast is ready. Love it so much. Okay, we finished breakfast. Packed up the camp as much as we could. We're obviously going to leave our tents here so no one takes our spot, but we packed, you know, the stuff that we wanted to take with us. We're going to spend all day in the park, come back for dinner, and then just chill. But the plan is to go hit up Mitchell Peak. We're gonna drive maybe 35 minutes to the trailhead. It's one of the most fantastic hikes in the park, in my opinion. Gorgeous. Then probably gonna hit up some of the more like Sequoia Grove hikes. So I'm super excited for that. So let's go. And we have made it at the Marvin Pass trailhead. Yay! Oh, I love my car. I love it so much. Such a good girl. but we are finally here and we're right about to hike up to Mitchell Peak at 10,365 feet. So let's go. All right, we're starting on Mitchell Peak hike. Gotta sign in the trail book, trail register. Ooh, you want to do the honors, Ethan?
Let's do it. Let's do it. What day is it?
The second.
I don't even know.
You were so traumatized from that drive up here. What did you think about the drive?
I almost shit myself.
All right, let's do this. And off we go on the hike, starting the hike. I remember this hike being super steep at the beginning, so it's going to be a little bit of a workout. The trailhead with all the cars is down there, and the trail continues up this side of the mountain. So we're hiking Mitchell Peak, which is about 6 miles, I think, and has this amazing view at the top. So really looking forward to that. Perfect weather to hike in, pretty cloudy, but hopefully it's not too cloudy so we can see all the views at the top. So let's get to the peak. Look at this amazing king bolete mushroom that we just stumbled upon. These mushrooms are super, super delicious, really easy to tell. Some of the best mushrooms I've ever had in the world are king boletes, harvested at 10,000, 11,000 feet in the Sierra Nevadas. So this one looks kind of old. I'm not sure if I'm going to eat it, but it's so cool to see it. All right, let's keep on going on the trail. So I just picked the king bolete mushroom. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It is kind of old though. Like the gills look pretty yellow and green. I'd be more comfortable eating this if it was a little fresher. Smells delicious though. Oh, what a beautiful mushroom. King bolete. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we actually found a fresh bolete mushroom. Ethan is cleaning it right now and we're gonna eat this. We're gonna eat this at camp. Look at that gorgeous specimen. Beautiful. Telltale sign of a bolete mushroom is that the underside, you don't have gills, you just have this like soft surface. Beautiful. Have you ever eaten a bolete, Ethan?
Nope.
Okay. Woo! First steep part of the hike done. We've reached the sign. It says Jenny Lakes Wilderness, Sequoia National Forest. Trail splits up there, and we're gonna take, I think, the left fork. We'll see. Whew, I'm gonna take a bit of a breather here. That was a steep hike. This little meadow is one of my favorite parts of the trail. I love walking through all the grass. So pretty. I'm super out of breath. What do you think about this meadow?
Beautiful.
Isn't it? So gorgeous. And we reached the second junction here. Mitchell Peak on the left. And I'm not sure what's on the right over here. But we're gonna take Mitchell Peak up there. We've nearly reached the top of Mitchell Peak. Kind of lost the trail. The trail just kind of goes up to the peak and you just navigate your way through all of this rock to the top. So we're almost there. The peak is in sight. There she is. Oh my goodness. What a climb. Oh, the view from the top is phenomenal. Cannot wait to get up there. My goodness. Let's do this. You can see the mountains, Kings Canyon over there. Gorgeous. I've never been up here on such a cloudy day. It's definitely different. Super windy. Ethan stopped to put on pants. I'm definitely gonna put a sweater on once I get to the top. I'll wait for him. Over there you can see a meadow. That's the meadow where they killed the last grizzly bear in California. That's what I've heard anyway. Insane beauty. Insane. Wow. The view from the top is going to be phenomenal. You can already see some of the mountains over there. Wow. Gorgeous. Hear that wind? Insane. It would be cool to be up here in the lightning storm, but kind of scary. We reached the top. We reached the top. Look at that view. And here is the geological survey marker. Love it. Look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. Phenomenal. 360 view of Kings Canyon, Sequoia National Park, the Sierras. What a wonder. My God. Woo, look at this view. We're at the top of Mucho Peak, 10,200 feet. This is my third time at the top here, and it is stunning, gorgeous, amazing, life-changing, breathtaking. So it got too windy to keep the footage here, or keep the sound on the footage here, but I'm just chatting about how amazing this view was, and it definitely is one of my favorite hikes in Sequoia National Park, National Forest. And we just hung out here at the top for a bit, and then decided to start heading down into the trees after we took all our photos, and have a little bit of a lunch off of the peak because it was way too windy and cold up there to be up there for long comfortably. So we just headed off down back the way we came. Look at these mushrooms that we just came across on the trail. They're beautiful. I would not eat those though. These are amanita mushrooms. They're gorgeous. Look at that. It's so beautiful. But I think these are not edible. The end is in sight. I see the parking lot and the trailhead. Oh my goodness, we are bone tired. It was such a hike, but it was worth it. And we are arriving back at Marvin Pass Trailhead. What an adventure. Cannot wait to just relax and take it easy for the rest of the day. Here it is, the end of the trail. We are back. Mucho Peak Trail achieved. Challenge achieved. Trophy won. Woo, what a hike. And we're back at camp. Oh my goodness, that was an intense hike, but it was well worth it. We definitely earned our burgers. We're having burgers for dinner. And yeah, we decided to just hang out at the campsite and chill instead of going down to General Grant Grove and checking out like the Sequoia hikes down there and the visitor center. We had plans of doing that after this hike, but we're kind of wiped out, and so we just want to chill here at camp and relax and just have a good time. And so we decided that we're just gonna go to those hikes in the morning tomorrow, Sunday morning, and then drive down off the mountain, because that was the original plan, was to drive home like around noon on Sunday. And we're going that way anyway. It would have taken us just too much time to drive over to General Grant's Grove, because we're kind of far from it. We're at Big Meadows Campground, or near there, and we probably would have arrived like right when the visitor center was closing, and we didn't want to do that. And so we figured might as well just relax for the rest of Saturday, and then hit up the visitor center and all the Sequoia hikes in the morning before we head off the mountain. So we're just gonna be here reading, cozy, snug as a bug. How have you been enjoying your Sequoia adventure, Ethan?
The hike was brutal. You should do cardio more often. Whoever's watching this, do it more often.
Yeah,
Once a week is not enough.
It was intense.
Yeah, but it was beautiful.
It was amazing. We had a great time. So now we're just gonna be chilling. I have my IPA. I have a Bergian Beer Company IPA. Trivana Pale Ale, Trivana IPA from Bergian Beer Company. I've never had this, so I'm interested in checking it out. I love IPAs, and we're just gonna be chilling here and reading for the rest of the night. Time to relax. It's currently dinner time at the campsite. Ethan's cooking some burgers. We have all of our condiments, toppings there. Our little table on top of the picnic basket. But we decided to get an early start on dinner because it's only getting colder, and before we know it, we're just gonna want to crawl into our tents and go to sleep. So this is camp dinner time at the camp. Ethan is comfy in his camp chair. This is his favorite spot right here. It's cooking. And we have our camp burger ready to eat. Amazing. I love it so much. Yum. Dinner is finished, and we just started our fire. Look how amazing this fire is. Wow, that is an amazing fire, Ethan. You should be proud of yourself.
I aim to set the world on fire.
Look at that. Oh, it looks good. This fire pit was here before us. This is a pretty established campsite, so I love it. The more people camp here, like the bigger the fire pit gets, because every year it gets bigger and bigger, and it's nice. So we're just gonna enjoy the fire here, be all cozy in our camp chairs, drink beer, chat, read, and I'm gonna make s'mores. The best time of the night has arrived. It is s'more time. Yes. Ooh, look at that. Look at that beautiful brown s'more. Oh, look at that. Amazing. S'mores are life. The s'more is complete. Mine is kind of ugly because I tend to use half a graham cracker for my s'more, because I try not to overwhelm my s'more with graham cracker. I try to have like perfect marshmallow to chocolate to graham cracker ratio, and I prefer not having a lot of graham cracker on my s'more. So I always have like a tiny little piece on the top and then like half of one on the bottom. Amazing s'mores. Ugh, my favorite thing of life. Ethan has decided to whittle his s'more stick. He refuses to use any of the hundreds of available sticks out there. He wants to make his own s'more stick.
I hate myself.
So to make my perfect s'more, I always go with the jet puffed regular sized marshmallows. For graham crackers, I don't have the box with me, but I just go with the regular honey graham crackers. Honey made graham crackers. I forget what the brand is. And then for chocolate, I just discovered this Lindt hazelnut milk chocolate. This is amazing. This is by far the best milk chocolate bar for s'mores out there. I'm gonna remember this one. This is my first time trying this Lindt hazelnut milk chocolate, and it is a game changer. and I finally made it in my tent.
Huh?
So tired. Oh, I'm vlogging.
Real.
I forgot to close the vlog, so I'm just vlogging here. So I finally made it into my tent. Oh, what a day. I almost forgot to close this vlog, but then I remembered, thank the Lord Jesus, and here I am closing the vlog. What a wonderful day. I cannot believe that we just did all that today. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna sleep like 12 hours. I'm looking forward to it. All right, everyone. Good night. Bye.